There's no shortage of cash here. Less than $20 a pop, another customer leaves satisfied. But this is no summer fate. It's a rally against the debt crisis that's strangling Puerto Rico.
I used to work as an administrative assistant for the Department of Education, but I was laid off along with 30,000 other people in 2009. The government thought that by firing employees, the fiscal situation would get better.
It didn't, and the island has now been in recession for a decade. The debt now stands at more than $72 billion. That's bigger than Puerto Rico's entire economy. To put it bluntly, quite simply, it doesn't have the money to pay the debt back. But how did the situation get so out of control? In the 1970s, the US government introduced a tax exemption known as Section 936. It allowed corporations which settled in Puerto Rico to send their profits back to the parent company on the continental US without paying federal taxes. It just didn't last.
What happened in 1995 was that the Congress, out of nowhere, they decided to remove these tax incentives without providing any alternative plan. So they actually dismantled the Puerto Rican economy. Government revenues were decreasing. So the government said, well, what I'm going to do? I don't have enough income to pay the debt that was issued. So what I'm going to do is to refinance that debt.
The debt was attractive to investors because it was triple exempt, subject to no federal, state nor municipality taxes. Year after year, they gobbled it up. And the debt grew until it could be repackaged no more, and Puerto Rico spilled its guts. Now it's being choked by the demands of debtors. But there are some who say much of it should be wiped clean.
Puerto Rico, there's a very huge issue as to whether the $72 billion in debt are in fact legal in nature. Puerto Rico's constitution has a provision that states that its budget must be balanced, and that provision has been interpreted in a way that prohibits the issuance of debt to balance the budget.
What is clear is the anger this crisis has generated towards both the government here and in the US. People are furious that their once growing economy has become little more than a car crash.